Hi guys, good afternoon. Um, Hello BIC. And this is Cindy, one of your peer recovery leaders here with the Believe in Change program. So I am more than excited to be able to be doing this video. Hopefully getting to each one of your um, social media outlets, phones. And it is April 1st, 2020. So there's a lot of reasons why you're gonna be able to see me today. One of the most important ones is that we still wanted to reach out to each one of you guys using these videos, or this video in particular, to bring to you some exciting news, right? About the program, about what we're planning on doing and continue doing from now on, given the circumstances that we're in, okay? So let me just do a quick, pretty much introduction of what this video is and what I'm gonna be covering, okay? So I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time addressing, of course, our current situation that is very, very important. So as each one of us know, there's a pandemic. Well, we're in the pandemic stage right now with this virus, and so now it has affected us at a higher level. Us, and specifically here with this program, you guys have not been able to come in since the spring break week that we had events going on. So now from that week to right now, there's been a lot of changes, right? And one of them is that we cannot have face-to-face interaction with you guys. Also, the schools are closed, so we cannot go out to the schools to meet with you as well. So there's still a lot of important things going on or happening right now. Again, there's the stay-at-home order where you guys and anybody else cannot leave our home other than for those essential reasons, such as going to work, going to get groceries, and so on. I mean, there are some exceptions to that, but it's only for those reasons. So as you can see, I am in my office, so I am able, as long with Erica and Miss Sandra and Miss Yesenia, we've been able to continue coming to the office and also providing telephonic services. So telephonic, just calling you guys, texting you, and now this one. So I'm very, very happy that we now are able to do these types of videos. So the reason for this one is I just really wanted to talk to you guys about, well, besides checking in, and hopefully each one of you guys is doing good or doing their best, but also as another means to get in contact with you. I know that the face-to-face interaction is always going to be much, much better and less awkward, but change is inevitable, so we cannot avoid change, and this is one of them. This situation is one of those examples, and so we have to adapt, right? Just as in recovery, change happens every single day. And so for us as a group, and not being able to come into groups as we used to, is a big change, right? A lot of you guys are not going to school, if not majority of you are not able to go to school physically. So that's also a big, huge change in your lives. So we wanted to let you guys know that we know that we can just imagine how challenging, how difficult, how stressful this situation can be, but nonetheless, there's still a lot of things that you can do. Because remember, we're going back to, we cannot control what happens outside. In this case, we cannot control per se a lot of the things that are going on, but there are still some important things that we can take part on and that we can control, such as, you know, following the rules and just pretty much taking care of yourself, and that way you can take care of your family, of your loved ones, and more than anything, just as a community, so that we can take care of ourselves, of our community in general, so that way hopefully sooner later than, or sorry, I said that wrong, hopefully sooner than later we can come back to, well, our normal, right? Being able to come back to group and so on and so forth. A lot of the things that I'm not gonna spend time discussing, because we know which those activities are. So anyways, what I really wanted to emphasize to you guys today was this topic that I think it's important to discuss with you. And let me get my notes, because I did make some notes. You know how I am. I just have them over there in my desk. So anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys today is, whenever you view this video, feel free to either text us, call us, comment on the Facebook page, your questions, your comments, your concerns, your ideas, so that way you can help yourself and you can continue helping others, right? As we say it in group, by you sharing, by you feeling, of course, comfortable, but by you participating as well, you're not just helping yourself, but you're helping others. For you guys, for this program specifically, people in recovery, it's very important to continue, you know, that contact with your support system. And even though right now it's a little bit difficult to per se meet with your, you know, with your pre-recovery leader, as a matter of fact, in person, you guys are still more than welcome to contact us via phone call, and we'll be, you know, we'll try our best to help you in whatever it is, okay? Nonetheless, there's still things that you can do by yourselves to help not just your recovery, like I mentioned, but also others. So I already went, you know, a lot with going on and on and on and on, but you know how I am, I get excited. So now I'm actually gonna get into the whole reason of why I'm even creating this video. So the topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about, it is called creating a better day. Right now, with everything that is going on, not just the virus, but like I mentioned, you not being able to physically go to the schools, you not being able to hang out with your friends as often and as much as you would like. Right now, that may not be the case, right? And just a lot of the things that maybe we used to do before, that right now we cannot. So by talking about creating a better day, I'm not just talking about what, you know what, maybe getting off or being out of the quarantine status, but simply checking in with yourself so that you can create a better day for yourself, for your recovery. And as you know, you may remember here in group that we always are into the one day at a time, right? You take it one day at a time. And I think the emphasis of that saying right now, it's even more important, taking it one day at a time, so that it doesn't feel so overwhelmed, or you don't feel so overwhelmed by everything that is going on. So by creating a better day, what I mean by that is, right now we are, or we can as a community, and you as an individual, you can be experiencing a lot of emotions, right? Again, for the reasons that I previously mentioned. And that's okay. That's where this topic comes in. So there are a lot of things going on, and a lot of emotions can come to the surface, right? But sometimes we may just be reacting to whatever it is going on but we don't know what sort of emotion we're feeling. And what I mean by that is, for example, right? I'm just gonna give you an example. You're at home and you're doing your homework, but you also have brother and sister, and then they're also doing their homework. They're part of the homework, and they keep on asking you for help, and then your family or your parent, your mom, your big brother, whoever that is, um, may ask you to do something else as well, right? And so you may feel like, hey, but I'm trying to do my stuff right now, and a lot of people are talking to me right now. So you may just react to, like, explode, but you may not know exactly what emotion you're experiencing. It sounds kind of silly because you may say, well, Cindy, I know that I'm mad or I'm angry. And it may look like that, but maybe the whole, or not the whole, but the actual emotion may be frustration, may be overwhelming, feeling, of there's a lot going on, and it's all on me. So you may respond by, angry, but the emotion, the initial emotion may be something else. So that's what I mean by being able to recognize and talk to you guys about that. That it's very important to know what emotion you're feeling with the circumstances that you may going through right now, right? And why? So that way, if you don't know what type of emotion you're experiencing right now, that's okay. That's more than okay, because then that's when you get the opportunity to work on that, to be able to recognize it. So again, you may feel, or you may be going through a lot of responsibilities, right, that are coming at you right now. And you may feel frustration, you may feel sadness, you may feel, in a way, right, anxiety, because you cannot leave the house, and you miss talking to a specific person that is helping you in any way, shape, or form. So there's a lot, right? But it's important that you know that you can see, you can catch that emotion that you're going through. And again, if you don't know, that's fine. You can then hopefully use this video to be like, oh, okay, I know what I may have to do, or what is gonna help me. In this case, help you, right? And once you know what type of emotion or what emotion you're actually experiencing, the most important thing is, once you know what is going on, that you do something with it, right? So if you're feeling frustrated, you're not, hey, Miss Cindy just told me to know what emotion I'm going through. No, that's not exactly or entirely what I'm saying. That's one of the first things, right? To recognize what emotion you're experiencing. But then also, once you know what it is, that you do something. Of course, something positive, so that your day, in this case, doesn't get ruined, right? So that we don't give ourselves a chance to, ya pa qué, or why am I even trying? And so that way you take it back and you can create a better day for yourself. So in this case, right, like I'm gonna go back to the previous example. So you feel frustrated. After you identify that you're feeling frustration, that's when the coping skill kicks in. Hey, I feel frustrated and I don't even get this homework. My teacher is not available right now. My brother and sister keep on asking me stuff, right? You know that. That's what's going on right there and then. But by you being able to pick up on that, on the, oh, I feel frustration, or I feel frustrated, then it's like, what are you gonna do to help you calm down, right? So, hey, maybe you need to go out for a walk, which is actually, guys, if you don't know, going out for a walk is something that we can do. Not that you cannot, you can do. You're not gonna go out for a walk that is gonna take you, 5 hours. What I mean by that is, okay, just go around the block, And then, just take 5 minutes, just so that way you can feel a little bit better. if if right there you're feeling frustrated, then do something that is going to help you bring yourself down a little bit. In that way you can then continue what you're doing, but instead of feeling all those sorts of emotions attacking you, now it's like a little bit better, calmer, better. That way by the end of your day you still feel that, well, you know what, it was still a difficult day, but I made the most out of it. I finished my homework, I helped my brother and sister, I, threw the trash out, whatever the case may be. But that you can still make your life and your day a good one. So once you do that, guys, I am gonna challenge you to practice that. Tomorrow, for example, it's a brand new day. So go on with your day, and if you see and if you feel that there's something going on, that you work on it. That, again, like I say, sometimes I group, I may sound like a broken record, but just have that annoying voice of my annoying voice in your head, and like, oh, I remember Miss Cindy saying something, right? Something about being able to know what I'm going through. And then so that way you can do something about it to help yourself. And ultimately, yes, to help those around you, but more than anything, to help yourself. So I have other tips as well, so that way your day can be a much better one. Okay, you don't have to spend money, you don't have to have money to make your day go a little bit better. You don't have to have materials or anything like that, guys. I have 3 little tips per se, or questions, or challenges, or tasks that you can do, or that I would like for you to try at least, so that way you can make, again, your day a little bit better. Okay, so the first one, it says, for you to write down. And even if you don't need, if you're like, I'm not gonna write down because I've been doing homework all day long and I don't want to write anymore, that's fine. Put it on your phone. Just think it in your head. Think about it in your head, right? So an activity that makes you smile, guys, and that can be anything. That can be maybe watching a funny video of your favorite comedian, or your favorite of your favorite player, whatever that may be, right? Sometimes, we all use social media, so let's use it wisely, right? And let's use it for once, for something positive. So I'm pretty sure that we've all been there, where we find a very funny video, whether that be on Facebook or whatever it is, whichever platform. Hopefully you guys have saved it, so that way you can go back now and review it. So that way, if that makes you smile, that video, that picture, that meme, that whatever it may be, that way you can have a good laugh. And it doesn't have to be a ha 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 ha, like, hey, now Cindy said that I need to laugh for a minute. No, it's just, if you're going through something and if you experience the emotion and now you're like, oh shoot, what can I do to make me feel a little bit better? Boom, look at that picture, look at that meme, play that video, so that way you can smile. Okay, another tip or task is for you to do an activity that relaxes you. Right now, of course, we're limited as far as if you used to go to the park with your friends to just clear up your mind and to actually spend a safe, healthy, drug-free afternoon, and there was more than 10 friends. Well, that right now cannot be actually something that you can do, or that you may be able to do. So of course you're gonna be like, well, Miss Cindy, but that's what actually relaxes me. Yes, we gotta get creative. But for example, some of you guys during spring break week received a little baggie, and actually let me show you. Oh, that's my phone. So I don't know if you guys remember this baggie. So this one, let me show it to you. So remember, this bag contains different stuff, and I'm just gonna pull this one out because it's in the front. So I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can, and that the video actually, you know, caught the actual image. But anyways, so that is the coloring book slash journal. So some of you were using it already during spring break week. Continue using it. If maybe right now you're going through a lot, like I said, but maybe you can just unwind by coloring, just writing something down, whatever it is. Maybe if you're feeling frustrated or angry or irritated, you can write it down, so that way you let it go in a way, or put it out there without hurting anybody, without actually, you know, I'm not gonna get into that, but so that way there's not bad consequences. So that way you can use the journaling. What else? You know, another activity that may help you relax, watching your favorite TV show. And again, just be mindful that let's not binge watch or spend too much time on those platforms, because again, everything in excess, you know, is gonna not be as helpful. But you know, if right there and then you're like, hey, Miss Cindy, but my favorite TV show is coming up this tonight, or it's on Netflix, or whatever the case may be, and that is actually something that relaxes you, that helps you relax, well, go for it. And maybe, you know, you do that right before you go to bed, and that way you're like, my day was good, at least, you know, half of it. That's good, guys. That's still progress. Okay. And so on and so forth, different activities that, yes, some of them, like I said, you may have to brainstorm a little bit more than usual. But guys, even if we need to spend a little bit of time thinking more on what can we do, it's still something that you're working on for your own benefit. So that's, I mean, it's not time that you're gonna be wasting. Is more than anything time that you're gonna be spending so that you know, you can help yourself. And so the first one was doing an activity that makes you smile, right? Another one was doing an activity that relaxes you. And the next one, or the last one, an activity that connects you with people that you care. Again, physically, we may not be able to do it, especially for us, for you guys that are in high school, majority of you, or in school, let's just put it that way. School can be the place where we meet our friends, right? Obviously. So unfortunately, that may not be the case right now. But guys, unfortunately, we cannot do that. But fortunately, we have a lot of resources. Well, actually, we have some resources that are still available to us, whether we are able to meet them at the school or not. And yes, I'm talking, oh, I don't have my phone right. Oh, I'm recording with my phone. You know, Miss Cindy always has to do some sort of joke. But simply your phone may not be the best, because maybe if you feel uncomfortable or awkward, you know, talking with your best friend over the phone, well, but maybe put it on speaker and continue doing something, you know, cleaning your room, doing your makeup, whatever the case may be. For guys, playing something, you know, in the background. But so that way you feel still that sense of, hey, I'm still talking to my best friend, and stuff like that. Or for example, if before you didn't feel like that you had spent time, quality time, with a family member, your mom, your dad, your older brother, your younger brother, whoever that person may be, your grandma. Um, and of course, if you and that person has a cell phone available, has Wi-Fi, and all of that that comes with it, and if you want to, hey, well, we don't have anything else to do. I don't know, let me FaceTime or let me send an audio message. Something so that way you connect to people that you care. Guys, I mean, I'm just saying family members, friends, and stuff like that. But we can be one of those people. Your peer recovery leaders are here. And actually, as a matter of fact, let me just tell you guys, I don't know if you read the post that I believe Miss Erica posted a couple of, if not days, maybe yesterday. But we've actually gotten 2 more new phones. So now we have 3 in total. And so now you can contact us if before it was only 1 phone, so now we have 3. So it's even better, right? So now you have your peer recovery leader a little bit more available to you. So again, you can connect to people that you care. So that way you guys can continue protecting your recovery. And besides or aside from all of this, if you can take something from this video, is that, guys, I really would like for each one of you to give yourselves a pat on the back for being able to hold on in there, right? Being in recovery is a challenge in itself, because now you've decided, or you're trying to get fully into that decision in your life of, hey, I'm not doing what I used to do before, which was using a certain drug to feel or to get something out of it. Now you're doing something positive without doing that, right? So in itself, that's a challenge. And now you add all of these factors of you not being able to go to school, you not being able to hang out with your friends, to not go to main event, to not come to group as you had your routine before, right? Because you knew, hey, this day and this day, from this time to this time, I'm gonna be at group. And or from even also for us to be able to take you guys out to main event, to all those awesome places that we used to go. And so if you add all of those things that right now we may not be able to do, well, it is a little bit to a higher challenge by you and for you, while still being in recovery. So once again, guys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart to and for trying your best to hold on and to just go along with all of these changes. And well, so I just wanted to say that or I just wanted to put that out. But yes, so pretty much I would like for you to once again do an activity that makes you smile, do an activity that relaxes you, and do an activity or just simply connecting yourself with people that you care about. And that's gonna be it for today. And I know it's maybe like 30 minutes that I've been talking, but hopefully if you decide to comment on the video, to just even send us a private message on the Facebook page, or to text us to the phones, maybe you have a comment, maybe you have something that you would like to ask, please do so. And we're gonna be doing these types of videos from now on, and just as another resource for each one of you guys. Okay, so I'm really excited. I got to do the first one. Miss Erica is in the back in her office, And so right now, she may be uploading it or finishing the uploading stage. But I'm pretty sure that you may be able to see also Miss Erica, Miss Yesenia, or Miss Sandra. But I'm more than happy to continue doing these videos. And as we go on, right, we may be covering other topics. So once again, the one for today was creating a better day for yourselves. Yeah, creating a better day. And again, specifically how it relates to us or to you guys in recovery, creating a better day with everything that is going on, with all the restrictions, with all the rules, with all the situation that we're living right now. You've been able to continue pulling through and being able to hang in there is just amazing. And so each one of you deserve a round of applause. And well, we're gonna be here, so just please remember to continue following everything that they tell us out in the community. The CDC, so of course continue washing your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds. Do not touch your face a lot. If you've come in contact with people, so if you've gone to do some grocery shopping, we'll clean your cart with the wipes that they give you. And if you're not going, we'll tell your parents or whoever it is in your family that is going to do that. And again, just so that way you keep yourself safe, and we as a community keep each other in our community safer and healthier. What else am I missing? And then again, hopefully you like this video, and more than anything, hopefully you do have some questions, comments, something. Let us know that you watched it, and even if it's just to say hi, Miss Cindy, or hi, Miss Erica, Miss Sandra, Miss Yesenia. We miss you a lot. Even though we've only not been able to see you since spring break week, but it's coming from my personal opinion, it feels like I have not seen you guys in like a month or more, right? So very glad to be able to do this video. And if you have anything else to say, to comment, questions, please let us know. So that is all that I had today, and continue doing what you're doing and staying strong, staying safe, but more than anything, staying engaged in your recovery. Okay, guys? See you!